Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do consider liking, sharing, and definitely subscribing to the platform. And for the individuals that have already become a member, massive respect and thanks for the continuous support. All right, I'm making sure my mic is coming through. If you're listening, let me know if everything is coming through. All right, let me try and check it for myself to make sure it's working, because yesterday we had some problems with the sound, so we want to make sure the sound is coming through. So if you're listening, let me know. Let me know. uh, all right, so I'm good, the sound is good. All right, so yeah, so before we get into everything, this is the titles that we have today. This is the title we have today, period. We have the Concacaf World Cup qualifiers, all right, which has Jamaica versus Curacao, Suriname versus Guatemala, Costa Rica versus Honduras, Haiti versus Nicaragua, all right. We have Panama versus El Salvador, because these are the games that's important, and we are going to be covering all of them later, so look out for that. All right, Panama versus El Salvador. Yep. And the main topic today is diaspora dominating international football. And the sub question to that one, can you survive without having a proper league and rely on locally grown players? Let me know, because I've checked around. I'm trying to figure out who will be successful in the 2030 World Cup. You understand me? So and right now the big talking points are the ones that have shared. Suriname full diaspora team, Curacao full diaspora team, Congo that just defeated Nigeria, off Belgian, off England team. So almost every team, it's like literally close to 80 to 100% diaspora players. And where I'm talking about diaspora, I'm talking about Netherlands, Belgium, England, Italy not so much. All right, Spain, you understand me, France, those are the places. And obviously in the CONCACAF region, to some extent, United States. All right. So that's a question, but we're not going to talk about that now because it's match day. So we want to go through every other thing on the matches, and then that's the talking point. I have actually started early, so you know that we have enough time today, because I'm out at the ends. Let me try and big up everyone that's in the building. All right, Chris Smith in the house, big up yourself. Edward said big curse boss. JD, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. I don't know who is the curse boss, I don't know. Yes, we can. It may take longer, but right now, cohesiveness a beat way. All right, that's beer back. But remember, it's not about Jamaica, it's about world level football, because they do have South Africa, they do have a few diaspora on it, but not as much as anybody, and they still made the World Cup. All right, but obviously they are trying that from 2002, and now it's 2025, almost going into 2026. So we do have the data here, so when that conversation comes up, we will talk about it. But let me start with our initiative. All right, so guys, we have a Help Jamaica Foundation that we launched last week. It's running through 7 days. I think tomorrow to Thursday will be the 7th day, because I have to do 7 days of stream in order for it to touch the 7th day. So I think it's going to be finished on Thursday. We said that we wanted to raise 2,000 euros so we can buy stuffs and get to Jamaica. Right. We have already hit 1,394 euros the last time I've checked. I never checked it last night, so I don't know how much it's at now, but that I would have assumed that it's we need 600 more euros. So if you want to get on board, the link will be pinned under this video, right at the comment sections. If you're just coming in, you can just click it and donate to it. We are trying to get everything ready to get to the location in Westmoreland Tomorrowland that they want to go on the 29th, because Martin said him and his friends and the church pastor is only free on the second Saturday. So they are going there to give away things, and we just put in our things on it as well, because they're helping us. So maybe the cost for we to pay people will not be as expensive, because they are doing the similar things themselves. All right. So if you want to get on board, please do before it closes, because I want to shut it down on Thursday, so I don't have to take more and keep on going back and forward, because I like to just do one thing. All right. We have Detonation. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Property for sale in the house as well, and Demarks. All right. So we have run that ad. If somebody's a member or a moderator here, you can share the link for the GoFundMe, so I can pin it here, so people that comes through the video can always go to the GoFundMe. All right. Juras did it yesterday, but clearly maybe nobody else have the ability to do so. All right. So anyways, let me get into the matches then. Let me get into the matches, people. So we have Panama versus El Salvador. Panama versus El Salvador. Last time Panama played El Salvador, that was, I think, inside El Salvador. Let me make sure it's inside El Salvador. All right. Let me make sure it's inside El Salvador before. Yes, but that was 1-0. I think it was inside El Salvador. Yes, it was inside El Salvador. Right. It was inside El Salvador. It was 1-0. Panama looked a little bit shaky, but you could say that Panama started off shaky. All right. I'm not Nigerian born, but I am Nigerian blood. All right, don't worry yourself. I am Nigerian just the same. I'm pretty much African. Yes. So I do rep. I am like the Rastamans them that were born in Jamaica. That I love Africa more than a lot of other things. All right. Yes. Yes. So if you want to call me a Nigerian, I have no problem. Fully will take the citizenship today. All right. Yes. And if you want to give me a Sierra Leone citizenship, I should be qualified for that as well. All right, so Panama, El Salvador, they are saying the odds at this point is 15 to 1. I kinda agree. Andrew Hines, big up yourself, thanks for being here. I kinda agree, not 15 to 1. I would say it's a 7 to 1 favorites, Panama, going into this game. And I do believe that Panama is struggling to score the goals them, which is a slight problem, because they did found the goals them in the Gold Cup, and the goals them dried up right after the Gold Cup, but they are creating the same amount of chances but not finishing the actual goals. All right, so let's see if they can get the goals, which I think they're going to get the goals, but over three goals, that's what they need. Over 3 goals they need. Will they get over 3 goals? Because remember, Suriname is already leading on goal difference. And if Suriname wins, and they have to assume that Suriname will win the game, because remember, Suriname have not really lost a game as yet in the qualifiers. So they are assuming that Suriname wins. They have to go into this game wanting to beat El Salvador close to 5 goals. Ooh, god damn. All right, for me, I think they get the goals. I do think they get the goals. I do. Zay, big up yourself. Demarks, big up yourself. I do think they get the goals. They get 3 goals or 4-1. So I'm going to say they win by 3 goals. They win by 3 goals. I don't think it's going to surpass that. So 3-1 or 4-1 I'm going with. So let me put 3-1 or 4-1 winners. 4-1 winners, because they need the goals. So the attitude will not be they're gonna sit back at any point. It's going to just be flat out going for it. That's Panama. Maybe El Salvador can counter them and hurt them, because El Salvador has the back to front tactics that they will pull off on you and hurt a lot of people. All right, yes. So Panama better be careful. They don't rush forward, want to score a bunch of goals, and El Salvador hurt them ass. Yes. Bless up, say, Kevin Facey, good morning. JD, I cannot sleep. Well, get your sleep, brother. Get your sleep. JD, why you on this my TV this early? Lock your TV off and lock your house. All right. Yes, and lock your cell phone off. All right. Yes. Thank you very much. Don't let me see you drop one more comment. Yes. Lock everything off. All right. Yes. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. All right. Yes. Too bright and feisty. All right. Chroma, how you doing, man? Massive respect. We're here just going through everything that will be playing out later. So give me your predictions, guys, if you're coming in late in the comment section. Panama, El Salvador, I'm going with 3-1 or 4-1. All right, but this can easily be El Salvador getting the ball from back to front fast, and Gil put a ball in the back of the net. All right, or Taeda, because they're very nippy on those dodgy balls. All right, yes, so that could cause some problems. Big up JD. Today is the day. Yes, today is the day for everyone. Eye water will be coming from all places of earth. All right, yes. Mime block you? Yes, block me from your TV because you complain that I'm on your TV, and I'm very sorry to be on your TV, sir. All right, laugh out loud. Morning, JD. Big up myself, Marvin. This man came here. What am I doing on his TV? Brother, you control the remote. You control your remote, sir. All right, yes. Anyways, so 3-1 or 4-1, and we have our brother Eagle Republic in the house, Matty. All right. Can you remove the comment of the Matty guy? Matty, you're going low. Let me time you out because you're not behaving well. So Matty gets a time out of the channel. Yes. Yes. The good thing, well, Ty, we're gonna get to Jamaica. We're on. I don't know if you heard if you can hear me. I'm speaking on Panama, El Salvador at this moment. All right. Yes. All right. So 3-1, 4-1. Suriname, Guatemala to finish this group. Suriname, Guatemala. I'm gonna come back to your comment, Taji. Don't worry. But I'm just talking. Yeah. All right, so Suriname, Guatemala, in Guatemala. The last time Guatemala came to Suriname should have won the game outright, maybe 3-1, 4-1. Guatemala was afraid to press them because of the speed coming down the wing and the technical ability to pass through them. They still have the same style as El Salvador from back to front that causes problems for teams. Suriname struggles with that as well, so we have to put that out. So Guatemala can still try to cause some problems, but they're out. They are out at this point. But I still believe that they are going to want to give their fans something. They are going to want to give their fans something. They're going to try hard. But before a ball kick, I said that Suriname was better than Guatemala and better than El Salvador. And in my opinion, no, not my opinion, the facts, player for player, Suriname is better than Guatemala and El Salvador. The problem is they have not played enough. So Guatemala has the cohesion over them. That is 100%. So that's what keeps Guatemala in the and they're at home. So at home and having the together than these Suriname players. That's what giving them an opportunity in this game, because I would have picked Suriname winning it right out, but I wouldn't do that. That would be stupid of me to jump to say that. You understand me? Because they're a good team, but the quality of Suriname players are way better than their team. Way better. I don't even think it's close. I don't think it's a conversation, but obviously it's not just way better players alone win games. You have to have a lot more things. You have to have a lot more things to put on the line to win games. All right, so cohesion, atmosphere, obviously referees' calls in the games can always spin things on its head. And you know how hard it is to go to the Central American teams and get results on their locations. Obviously, Suriname did it back-to-back against El Salvador, so maybe that will give them motivation to say that they can do better, but it's going to be a tough one. And based on that, they have some cohesion and they're in a position to get the job done, and they are the better team. I think it's going to be a close one. I am going for 2-1 Suriname win. 2-1 Suriname win. I based on my prediction, that should be good enough. That should be good enough. that should be good enough to take them through, because that would have put them in on a +6 goal difference. And Panama would have dropped short on the goal difference. Right, but you never may know. Panama can score. Panama has the possibility of scoring more on El Salvador, and you don't know if El Salvador is going to just drop everything out. I don't know, but I'm going for 2-1 Suriname and 3-1 Panama so far. So I am booking Suriname to qualify directly to the World Cup. And guys, this group is going to be one of the best second place groups, because both of them can finish on 12 points, and more likely both of these teams, Suriname and Panama, will finish on 12 points. And so that means they're going to be first place in the second group. So you have to be careful. You don't want to get second place, because second place you might still be out, because if you know the rule for Concacaf, it's 2 best second place go to the Interconfed playoffs. All right, let me take some more comments. Guatemala will definitely go forward this game to spoil Suriname party. Yes, 100%. Omar, any big of yourself. Dimax says, JD, you are the best football analyst, because is mentally put Reggae Boyz in position, but you did predict this. Yeah, but because I watch the football and I don't have any ties to none of these things. The problem is, a lot of people that speaks, that's from Jamaica, that speaks on football, I think they have too much Jamaican culture in them. I don't have so much Jamaican culture in me. Even when I was inside Jamaica, I'm a fair, honest person that just says it as it is. I think they do things with a lot more emotions, and because they know the people that's viewing them, they know what the people want. So because they want the support from the locals, they have to go over the top and try to be as delusional as possible. I think if you check some of these people that talks on these topics off the year, they don't believe in half of the things that they actually says on the year. But if you check me, it might be worse what I have to say off the year as well. You understand me? Because sometimes I tone it down, but at least you can know the vein that I'm going in. Yes, and it is solely based on trying to give the knowledge back to people so they can view things without the emotions. So that is what I do, and I think that's what most of the analysts, them that gets things right, does. You know, so but I have no problem if people want to just be a nationalist and they have to just support their team. I have no problem. But once you're an analyst, you can't really go in any bag of, oh, you're a nationalist and you want this and you want that. I will always want Jamaica to win because I'm a Jamaican. But what will happen in the game, I have to put that forward as well, because some people does not watch my channel coming from the two teams that's actually playing. So I have to give them something. What happen if a guy just wants to bet and he wants some knowledge of what will take place? I have to be able for those people as well. You understand me? So that's where I do stem everything from, and I have done it for almost a decade now, and I don't think it's going to change today. All right, Guatemala will definitely spoil party. JD, Jamaica needs to get some of the black magic obia that Congo did to Nigeria. Yes, I saw the Nigerian coach, yes, Shelly, going on like he's an idiot talking about the obia Nigeria team. I know, I understand where the obia conversation came from. It is damn Nigeria. All right, JD, I would like your honest opinion. Do you think Jamaica can beat Curacao tonight? Well, I've not done Jamaica's yet, so just give me the honesty for me to go through all of the teams, then, because I have fan base in every country, so let me go through everything. All right, yes, and I was always honest and never be anything different. All right, yes. Art Love, big up yourself, massive respect. RNR, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Through, bro, you give we give you credit. Yeah man, I always and to be honest, I still believe that Jamaican people like what I do, they like what I do, the problem is they just want me to have a day, maybe match days, and I just leave the analysis alone. That's what they would want me to do. Because everybody texts me, even the person that act delusional always text me and say, JD, I respect your work, man. I just would like you to just support, just blindly support the team on one day. And when I explain to them that I am not really a Jamaican vlogger, I'm kind of an analyst, where people look to get information from. You know, so I have a job to do on YouTube when I come here. They start to understand. They start to understand where I do come from. You know, yes, because they thought I was just a Jamaican YouTuber that broke out talking about Reggae Boyz. But when they went back now and saw that no, this guy never even talked about Reggae Boyz first. Yeah, so that's when they started to give me a little more leeway, because they realized that I never really started with Reggae Boyz. I start with internet with in Manchester City, England, Netherlands, Belgium, Suriname. I started that with there, yeah. Pero said, JD, please, Pero, in Jamaica, you can't say those things. Man, I look fluffy, brother, man. Just relax, now, man. You can't spoil the show like that, man. You know that in Jamaica's party, you can't say those things, Pero. I'm not going to agree with it, because I think in any country, it sounds a little bit gayish, brother, you know? I'm very sorry, Pero. Just come on, man. We're talking football, all right? We're talking football, so leave it alone, all right? Just stop it. Just don't mash up my stream today. You know that, especially in my country, you're gonna mash up the stream, and you come here to set off Jamaican people. All right, stop it with the fluffy man thing, blood. All right, yes. So let me move on. Let me move on. We did one group so far. All right. I'm gonna just read out a few comments, you know, because I saw a whole heap of weird ass comments coming in, and I can't manage it today. All right, so Costa Rica, Honduras. All right. And big up yourself, Odelo. Thanks for being here. Demshire. Big up yourself. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. And Lo, I love the fact that they came over to the Nigeria stream, you know, and you realize when I was talking fear, Nigerians really okay with it, because people want the fairness, all right? Yes, Pero, you can't do those things. You know what will tick off my people, and you keep on doing it, all right? Yes, so stop with those things. You know it's going to mash up the streams. So Costa Rica, Honduras. Costa Rica is in a tough position. Tough position, people. Costa Rica needs to win and need to come first. But their destiny, or their fate, I should say, is not in their own hands. Because if Haiti just collects a point and they defeat Honduras, they still don't go through. Because Haiti is on 8 points. Haiti is on 8 points. 8 points, let me give you the goal difference, because maybe Costa Rica would go through with Haiti getting a draw, you know, because Haiti had collected 3. All right, so Haiti on +1 goal difference, and Costa Rica on +2 goal difference. So if Haiti draw the game and Costa Rica beats Honduras, Costa Rica will go through in first place, because they have a 1 goal extra goal difference. Ooh! So Costa Rica going in to beat Honduras. All right, I think if they come second, they are not going to qualify with 9 points in second spot, because Suriname already have a lot of goal difference. So if Suriname even lose to Guatemala, they're going to be in a lot. Panama and a lot of goal difference. So if Panama even lose, which I think none of them will lose tonight, so they're going to be at least 10 to 12 points. So that means that goal difference doesn't even play a part in this conversation. All right, so Costa Rica needs to just win this game and hope that Honduras, hope that Haiti draw with Nicaragua, which is fully possible, you know, but I think Haiti will beat Nicaragua tonight. All right, so I'm going for Haiti beating Nicaragua 3-1. 3-1, and I'm going for Costa Rica beating Honduras 3-1 as well. So I think Honduras will win. No, Costa Rica will win, but Costa Rica and Honduras will get knocked out today. They will get knocked out today. Haiti will be going to the World Cup, and only one team coming from this group. All right, so Costa Rica will drop out even with a win. All right, and finishing on 9 points. They only lost 1 game. Obviously that loss came to Haiti of late. Yes. Someone says CJD, Costa Rica can't rank 15 Concacaf standing. So who would be ranked in 15 Concacaf standing? Because football playing. So who would be ranked 15 Concacaf standing for you, Mr. Patrick? All right, because Honduras is leading. Honduras was ranked 6th. So what, Honduras would have put 5th, or you would put Suriname 5th because Suriname is leading as well. You would have put 85th. Who you would put 5th? You would put Curacao 5th. Patrick, because I would love to hear your answer. All right, because your answer, Honduras you would put 5th because Honduras was at 6th. So you think Honduras lead program? Okay. But Honduras should not lose to them. For that to be true, Honduras should not lose to them tonight. So if Honduras get a draw against them, then I can agree with you because Honduras was 6th. So if they draw, I am saying I will agree with you. If they draw, they should be in the 5th position. JD, Africans is crying. Nigeria not making it to the World Cup. Yes, it's bad. It's bad. I remake that 80 will likely qualify from that group. Kudos, yes. Remember last week we were saying that, no, last 2 weeks we were saying that I am not sure if it is going to qualify, you know. All right. DJ Fata, welcome to the Jamaica group, man. We're in the 2nd group, and then Jamaica group will be the final one. We're going to break down everything possible. All right. Don't worry yourself, big boss. All right. 80, Jamaica and Panama going through directly. Trudy Gary Richards says, all right. 80, Panama and Jamaica going through. Ooh. So, okay. All right. I think I agree with you on 80 so far. The Panama, I am not sure because truly you need to check. Unless you think that Suriname cannot beat Guatemala, which Guatemala is a tough team to beat, all right? Odelo said, JD, is it true that Jamaica not guarantee a playoff spot? No. They have not guaranteed a playoff spot. Because if Honduras wins and 80 wins, both of them will go on 11 points. So if Jamaica lose or draw, it all comes down to the goal difference as well. So if Jamaica lose 3-1 or so, Jamaica would have dropped back to like +3, +4. And 80 them win 2 or 3-1. 80 win 3-1, they would have gone to +3 as well, or +4. And Honduras win 2-0 or 3-0, they would have gone to +5 or 6. So they would have already passed. And you only need one of them that finishes 2nd on 11 points to go to +6. All right, and you have Suriname already on +5. So if Suriname scores 2 on Guatemala and win 2-1, but dropped out because Panama scores more goals than them, Suriname would have advanced over Jamaica if Jamaica should draw the game and finish on 11 points with goal difference. So it's not a surety Jamaica comes 2nd and qualify. All comes down to the results because Haiti can hit 11 points, Honduras can hit 11 points, Suriname can hit 12 points, Panama can hit 12 points, and then Jamaica can hit 13 points, but also 11 points. Curacao can hit 14 points, but also 12 points. You understand me? Yes. So it's not that's why I said it's a must-win game. Because you don't want to be, yes, Jamaica is on +8. So I'm saying if Jamaica lose over 2 goals, they're going to go on +6 united. So the other teams, I'm like Suriname and Panama look like they can easily, well, if they win, they surpass Jamaica if Jamaica lose more than 2 goals. You understand me? Because they would have already passed +6 as well. So that is one group. And then Honduras is already on +3. And if Honduras should score 3 goals, they would have passed Jamaica as well. You understand me? Yes. And Haiti would be the only one that would struggle to pass them. But if Jamaica lose the game, that conversation wouldn't even come in united because Honduras would have been on 11, Haiti would have been on 11, Jamaica would have stayed on 10. So it's a must-win game. It's a must-win game. Yes. But let me finish this group. So I have 80 qualifying for the World Cup and Costa Rica and Honduras dropping out. Yes, if Jamaica draw, they remain +8, and that's what we are relying on. But that's still not a surety, united. It is good in Jamaica's favor to try at least get a draw. That is true. But You don't know. You can't control the next game. You don't know if a red card will happen in the next game and the next man score 5 goals on a team. You don't want to rely on that. You want to win the game. So it's a must-win game. All right? That's what I think. All right? So I am picking Haiti to go through and Honduras and Costa Rica to go home. All right? If Suriname wins the group, and Jamaica plays second, it's worse. So I think the first time in life, Jamaica should want Suriname not to come first. Yes, United, only a win is important. So the first time, Jamaicans should not want Suriname to come first, because if Suriname comes first, Panama will come second on 12 points. So they will qualify. But Panama would take up the first slot in the Confed. And Jamaica cannot come first in the Confed as one of the highly rated teams. So that means Jamaica would be forced to play Congo if they qualify from the knockout first phase, which would be another one of the AFC teams. They would have to play in the playoff to even get to. So if Panama comes second, I am not even sure if Jamaica makes the final of the playoff. Because that is going to be the harder part, the harder bracket, because they're going to put the higher seeded team and Jamaica would be the lower ranked team. So they're going to put Jamaica to play the higher seeded team in the playoff to go up against them to qualify for Congo. So we won't be facing Congo, JD. No. Someone asked me a question and I'm answering the question, Omzo. So please don't just jump on my stream and pretend like I'm saying something when I'm not saying it, bro. All right? Yeah. Stop with those things, brother. Because you guys give me a bad name with people that can't comprehend. I answered a comment, brother. All right? All right? Yes, Congo out here, Obi and people, because Nigeria coach said Congo out Obi and he wants to fight with the Congo coach. You know? All right? Yes. Yes, I'm just trying to give people the information so at least people understand how it goes. 2 groups of 3, and the 2 highest seeded teams go separate. All right? Go separate. Then both Concacaf teams have to go separate. So if you're a seeded team and you're a Concacaf team, you still have to go over the next side as well. So Panama and Jamaica couldn't go in the same bracket, just the same. So that's why it's more unlikely if Panama comes second, Jamaica will have to beat Congo to go to the World Cup. That's all I was trying to say. So I'm just trying to show people that coming second shouldn't be the option you're trying to aim for at no point. It should just be coming first. All right? Yes. So now, guys, we are going up in the Jamaica conversation now. Jamaica group, Jamaica conversation. Trinidad will be facing Bermuda. Big up yourself, guys. We are here for 38 minutes and we are only on 38 likes. So how you hit the like button in the system, you double tap the screen. That's how you hit the like button. So what I would want to do, take a little time and double tap the screen and get the likes up on the video. All right, so spend the time, get it up so more people can get the video and we can have a good time here. I'm not going to come on until later. All right, so jump from 38 to 47. Then we jump from 47 to 72. All right, 72. Mark Wilson, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Yes, Conrad. Yeah, well, it's gonna be a Wobia war. if we come second, it's going to be a Wobia war between we and Congo. All right, the stronger Wobia will have to work because clearly Nigeria Wobia wasn't good enough. Or do you want a like and attack me for believing? I never attack you for believing. I attack you for stop staying in my character. That's what I attack you for. You know? Yes. Stets, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. All right? We are dealing with Jamaica, a group now. All right? What happened to Soup? Brother, you're on my sensible channel and I told you nothing like that was a Soup. Jamaica doesn't have bigger ballers than Curacao. They don't play better ball than Curacao. And I knew that Trinidad would have always been a problem. And you guys said that Trinidad would have always been a problem. So if we know all of those things, how in the world it would have been a soup when we agreed on all of those things? We agreed that in Trinidad we are going to have a bag of problems before we even... I have to give Determine the credit because Determine calling and said in Trinidad, him don't think Jamaica win in Trinidad. So I can't understand man's like Determine. He predicted that Jamaica wouldn't win in Trinidad because Trinidad is very hard to play in Trinidad. And then they're still saying soup. So sometimes I'm wondering what's going on in these people's brains, you know, because they're saying the thing, you know, but they're still saying something else. All right. Why don't Haiti play games at home? Brother, Solaris, what do you mean Haiti don't play games at home, brother? You don't know what's going on in Haiti, brother? For you, come on, man. You can't be that that in the world, brother. You can't be that in the world. Out of touch in the world. Brother, Haiti pretty much can't play no football in their country, brother. You know? Come on, man. Come on, man. Haiti can't play any football in their country for the last 4.5 years. Or 3.5 years. You know? So I don't know how you don't know that. Haiti is one of the most unstable places on earth. Blood. All right? They have a civil war, not civil war, but a war going on there. They don't have any government, and all of those things. So that's why they can't play any football in their country for years. All right? Yes. But I thought you would have known that because that is heavily publicized. All right? Brother is sleeping. Well, maybe he's sleeping because but he's sleeping for years then. He can't be sleeping for one day because it's a years here. He can't play no form of football in their country. You know? Yes. Yeah, so let me talk on Jamaica group now. This is I can't understand. All along I was talking about other groups and you guys were trying to force to talk about Jamaica. No, I'm talking about Jamaica group and you guys are talking about other groups. JD, you said it in your past stream. That's why people not saying Jamaica needs to beat Trinidad. When they were saying they need to beat Curacao, else JA wouldn't even be in this position. JA, it's the soup group, even if we messed it up. Oh, so you're saying it's a soup group based on how difficult the other groups are. Not the quality of these teams comparative to Jamaica. Because I never believed that Jamaica was better than none of these teams. I thought that all of them was on the same level. And the only reason why Curacao was on the same level with Jamaica, I thought it was solely based on them never had any gelling. That's why I thought that. Because I knew that they would have brought in a lot of players and they were going to take a while to gel. That's why all of them was on the same level. And I think Curacao have a next gear to go. Maybe it won't hit tonight, but it will hit sometime because these players will get familiar with each other someday. And once that happens, they are going to beat a lot of teams in Concacaf. Once that happens, they're going to beat a lot of big teams. I'm talking about like Mexico, United States. They are going to beat. You saw how they played Canada the last time. They're going to beat those type of teams because of the football that they play. So Curacao have a very good ceiling. And the attitude that they put toward things, they have a very good ceiling. Nigeria has the easiest group as well, and see what happened. Yes, Nigeria group was not as easy, to be honest. But anyways, so the Trinidad versus Bermuda. Trinidad versus Bermuda. I think we can write that off. I think Trinidad is going to give Bermuda 6. Yeah, I think Trinidad will give Bermuda 6 blood. I think because they played so good. I think because they played so good and never qualified, because to be honest, they played the best football. They played the best football in the group for these games against everybody, and they did not qualify. I think they're going to put a beating on Trinidad, but it won't matter. But it's just for progression rights. Just for progression rights. just for progression rights, they are going to beat the hell out of Bermuda. So I think 6 love Trinidad beating Bermuda. I'm putting 6. Because I saw them, they are upset that they never beat Jamaica, which they should have beaten Jamaica easy well 3-4-5-0. 5-1, 5-0 as well, because I still believe even that goal could have been stopped. So they could have beat Jamaica 5-0. So I think I am not accepting anything below 6 from Trinidad against Bermuda. So 6 for Trinidad over Bermuda. Nothing less than 6. Play like how you play Jamaica and Curacao. Don't tools. Beat them very bad. 6-0. 6-0. All right. Terrence says Jamaica get a lot of chance to beat Curacao in Curacao. Curacao game later. Curacao getting 5 later in the office. All right. So let me get to that now. Let me get to that game that he said Jamaica got a lot of chance to beat Curacao in Curacao. All right. So let me explain to you how the actual game goes. Because clearly my eyeballs never worked as his. But I know that when you go and watch the game, your eyeball won't work as his as well. So let me give you what actually took place in the game. So Curacao, we are going to give it from both halves. Curacao went with Eli Room, Sambo, Gardi, Abispo, Brennett, Camencia, Bakuna, Leandro Bakuna, and Juninho Bakuna, Margareta, Lacadia, and Anson. Those are the ones started. For Jamaica, you had Andre Blake, Pinnock, Richard King, Lembekisa, Bell, Reed, Frey, Campbell, Russell, Cephas, and Kadamatri. So those are the ones that started. This is how the first half went. The first half went 5-5 shots apiece. Jamaica had 1 big chance, 0 for Curacao. But Curacao was leading 1-0 because Camencia shoot the ball from a very, very far distance. All right. Then the second half, it was 13 shots to 2. But Curacao scored, Juninho, assisted by Lacadia, scored to make it 2. So it finished 2-0. But if you look at the pattern of the play, what happened right here, they register shots. But you have to look at entries. Entries in this game, let me give you the entries in this game, and you're going to see the entries that is a little bit different. So final third entries, 20. Jamaica had 45, so double the entries as Curacao. So that is the one which was good for Jamaica. But 20 entries came in the last 15 minutes. Curacao was leading 2-0. So what you have to do in your analysis, you have to be careful because you can't take certain things out of it if you're not watching the game. All right. So if a man leading 2-0 and he needs the 3 points, would he not drop off and just played breakdown football? So you can't just say they dominate the game. Because for 28 minutes in this game, Jamaica barely touched the ball. It was all domination from Curacao. They scored right at the end of that. So how ironic, Jamaica got advantage when they scored. So you have to play into it to say, is it that because they scored, they had something to play for and they wanted Jamaica to open up so they could go behind them? Because I thought that's what I saw, more than Jamaica being more dominant than them. So I hope the coach don't believe in what you just said and play to think that they can dominate Curacao. Because I don't think that's the case. I thought that because they were leading, they dropped off and wanted to play through you. Because they want to get the space. Every passing team loves when you play a high line because they can get to play through you. They don't have to do the work. In the first 28 minutes, Jamaica was dropping off. So they had to do the work. So they had to come forward, press Jamaica, take back the ball and all of those stuff. So I think you have to be careful with just looking at it and say, oh, Jamaica got a whole heap of chances and stuff. Curacao had a whole heap of chances as well. Because I think Jamaica stopped Curacao twice in the whole game. Twice in the whole game from a transition break. You know how bad that is? That tells me Curacao can pass through Jamaica at will. They can pass through Jamaica at will, and that will give them extreme confidence. So you have to be careful how you approach this game. The all-out attack won't work. The all-out attack won't. Yes, Mobile, we will see tonight. We will see tonight. We will see tonight. We will see tonight. The all-out attack thing can't work. You have to have defensive presence right throughout. Because I think tonight, again, Curacao will pass through Jamaica. I have not seen much games that Jamaica stops passing teams from passing through them. Even Bermuda passed through Jamaica in Bermuda a lot of times. So I think that back four need to stay very calm. When the wingbacks push up the pitch, at one at a time, one up a time. Yeah, man, Terran, you're gonna see tonight. You're going to learn how much I truly know about football. And don't just look at the result. Don't just look at the result. Argue me on my footballing metrics that I'm talking on. All right? Because I've not given a score or nothing as yet. I'm just telling you what I saw in the last game and what the approach is that Jamaica has to go with. All right? That's what I'm Terran, if you're a baller, Terran, which club you play for, Terran? Which club you play for? Tell me the club you play for or which coaching you're doing. Because you can't just say you're a baller. You are the baller. And automatically, you're not looking for the right things. Because if you just said Jamaica just beat up Curacao 5-0, I can't take you for the baller that you're saying that you are. Because you would have been looking at those things if you're a big baller as to what you said. And you're not looking at the things that I'm pointing out. I know I do the coaching, so that's why I know what to look for. And that's why I'm trying to present that to you. And you would have known that I must know what I'm talking about. That's why I brought those things up. All right? Paula, give me the reason. Give me your reason, because you're challenging me, you know, that I'm coming from I'm a coaching standpoint. Your stats fraud. Jamaica was going long and giving out. No, Jamaica was not going long. Jamaica was not going long. Jamaica was not going long. They were pressing and lost the ball. You can't say my stats fraud. Your stats fraud. Jamaica was going. Let me read out this. Your stats fraud. Jamaica was going long and giving away the ball in the first 15 to 20 minutes. When they go down one and start playing football, they dominated most part of the game. I think you don't listen well, you know. I think you don't listen well. So what I want you to do, the person that said my stats flawed, read what you just wrote. Read what you just wrote and go back and listen to what I just said. Because you must have to be an emotional person. Guys, look at what the man wrote. Look at what he wrote, you know. I want him to go back and listen to what I just said. Wow. Hello, DJ Fatal said, he have to roll out attacking. No, not everybody. No, Fatal, not everybody. Me no want to see no brain dead running. Everybody around, go forward. Brother, Fatal, if Fatal, I don't even think they need to rush out in attack. I think they need to cement themselves in the game and build themselves through the game. All right? No, the man just said my stat is fraud, you know, and then repeat everything what I said. And the only thing I said, I don't know how much I should read into that. Because they were leading, and I don't know what happened if they dropped off to play through them. He said the same thing that I said, you know, and arguing with me, you know. I said my stat is fraud. Oh my God. So please, before you attack someone, please listen good. Don't get emotional, because you might lose it. You actually repeated what I had said. What I had said, and then tell me that my stats is fraud. So that means your fingernail is fraud typing. JD, in your opinion, how can we be that's what I'm trying to give, you know? And that's what I'm trying to give, you know. But the people keep on a challenge. People kind of challenge and a fight for no reason. The man challenged me and he said the same thing that I said. My God. All right, but the ball have not commented. All right, my thing is, I think we need to use the umbrella a lot more. And that is the principle of football. When you have a left back push forward, you don't have the right back pushing forward. Because you work football at an angle. So if you're attacking down one side, the umbrella switches this way. So that means you always protect and create at the same time. So that's what the umbrella does in football. So I don't want to see this bombing forward, left back and right back. Because now you might make it a little bit more complicated, because now maybe one of the midfielders have to drop a little bit deeper and they would want to rush forward. And you know what that does? Once you lose the ball, it's easy counters. 1-2, throw the wings areas to counters. You understand me? So work the umbrella the proper way, not the other attacking, unnecessary attacking styles that I saw you're playing a 2 at the back, sometime a 1 at the back. It will not work. You understand me? Because you don't possess the ball good enough for you to play the football that way. So work the umbrella each sides at a time, and keep control of your game. Keep control of your game. Don't let it slide by you getting too emotional. I know that it's in Jamaica, and Jamaicans are extremely emotional, and because you're using energy, and you said the energy, you know. You read out the stats that says Jamaica dominate the game, yet you try to make a point that it's because. No, I never said that it's because. I said I don't know, Foxstar. Pull back the video. I said I don't know if it's because they were leading, why they drop off and want them to come up. Because I do footballing studies, and technical teams would always want you to come out of a defensive third. So they want to play behind you, and they don't have to give away their pivot. So if you had listened to me good, I said I don't know how much to read into that, because they dropped off and they were playing through Jamaica just the same. So that shows me that they can play through Jamaica and they refuse to go higher up the pitch. So I don't know what to calculate, which one is the truth. If it's just Jamaica can dominate them, or they were leading and you admitted that they were leading and drop off, and you said Jamaica dominated the stats. I read the stats and said that they dominated the stats, but I don't know how much to read into it. And 20 entries was 15 minutes last in the game. That means they were double leading at that time. So I don't know how much to factor that in. That is pure education. You are speaking on pure emotion. That is pure education. You understand me? Because if a man go up 2-0 and you get 20 entries after that, 20, you know, so that means that the game was tied close to 25 to 20 entries for the whole game. And you get 20 entries in the last 15 minutes, which is accurate. Because it's in the last 15 minutes, majority of the actual entries came for Jamaica. If they have that to work, and I have to ask, it's a valid question. Ask if you play football, go and ask your coach. He might run your way and say JD is 100% right. The approach that he has is 100% right. Because if you're leading and your ambition is to win the game, because this is your competitor. Goal difference doesn't matter against your competitor. So you want to just beat the competitor and then go over to beat Trinidad and the next teams then by more. You understand me? Think logical, man. Think logical, man. Please. Think logical, man. All right? But that Maxit, I was trying to let him think logical and just take the emotions out of it. Because I just said that's what I'm going to be looking for. So now Jamaica will have to dominate the game from the start, because both of them might meet each other in the middle of the pitch. And then I will get my answer. Facts. So let me know if that is fair. I can get my answer tonight, because game will start from 0-0. So let me get my answer tonight. All right? Let me get my answer tonight. And then you can revisit after the game finish, and we will argue that point, since you want to get technical. All right? Yes. But no problem. I love it. All right. So anyways, now, for me, I would have to go with Lembekisa back, people. I think the speed that Lembekisa offered, I would have to go with. So my lineup, let me give you my lineup, people. This is my lineup, people. All right? This no, we're gonna get to the diaspora argument. With that's coming up soon. Big up everyone that's coming in. Please do it like when they come in, share and subscribe. My lineup, Rain Scorpion, big up yourself. My lineup has to have Lembe Kisa in it. Lembe Kisa is going at right back for me. Would you guys start Rico Henry? All right, thank you for the GoFundMe. All right, so somebody just post the GoFundMe link. Let me pin it, people. All right, so guys, before we continue, we have a GoFundMe that we started to help Jamaica. That we started to help Jamaica. We're short like maybe 600 euros because we're trying to reach 2,000 and we are closing that Thursday. So if you want to get involved, the GoFundMe is right there. You click it and we will check. You just click it and then donate to it, and at Thursday we are going to close. We are going to try and reach in the parts of Jamaica that we want to reach on the 29th, so the next Saturday, because I have people in Jamaica that I'm working with. All right, yes, so donate. If yes, I will put it up later in the game, so you guys will have a chance to donate again. It's just 600 now. We have gone 1,400 euros, so we have smashed through every record that we wanted to pass, because I thought the 2,000 was a lot and you guys mashed it up. So I guess Jamaica will be getting help because we already found the places where we're going to get the care package and everything. And we spoke to them. Martin already ready, but he has to do his work. So we have to pick the days when him and his friends and the pastor free and they're going down there. So it's going to be on the 29th. They're going to be going down there. But we're going to give him more information, and maybe Martin and others will come on. Maybe the guys them that will be working with him will come on. But we're doing a good thing, and people will be getting help, you know? People will be getting help 100%, because we're going for like close to 150 care packages. So, and those packages maybe can last people a good amount of days, if not a week. Because it's a place that it's a supermarket that sells our warehouse that sells to supermarkets in Jamaica. So they give us the care packages and everything. Spoke with them, and they are ramming the bags them for people. So we're gonna help a lot of people. When you see the pictures them, you might be impressed. You know, might be impressed that we get a lot for what we did put together. All right. Jamaica needs to watch the first game again. We got destroyed in the first 30 minutes. But Fabian, I know that. That's why my argument was I want to see when it starts from 0-0 and both teams know that they're playing for, even though Curacao still have the advantage, but I think Curacao will be coming out trying to get on the score sheet, so it makes Jamaica really down bad. And if they come forward, they can counter them. You understand me? So I will see if Jamaica can control the game at any point. No, it's starting from 0-0. And I will get my answer. So Lembe Kisa, I would like Lembe Kisa for the speed and because he whips in the ball as well. So Lembe Kisa has to start for me, in my opinion. Rico Henry, he looks, but he never played left back when he came on, to be honest. He played left wing. So we still never get a chance to see Rico Henry, unless we're planning to use him as a left wing. And you guys said one man has to be on the field, which is Cephas. You know? Aiden will make the difference. Aiden will make the difference. All right? No. I am going with one of the fullbacks them. Greg Lee will be much more control. Because Greg Lee is more control, more knowledgeable of the sport, has more in his tank. So Greg Lee will be the one that I would tell him to pivot a lot more. You know? Good morning, Errol. How you doing, man? Do you think if Jamaica produces the way against them in the match, we should win? Jamaica got at least 3 goals. They could have scored. Jamaica could have scored 3 goals in that game, you know, against Curacao, you know. But Curacao could have scored 5 goals in the game, you know. That's what we keep on forgetting, you know. In the same game that we're saying Jamaica should have scored 3. Curacao could have scored 5 because Jamaica could have been down 3 before them scored them 4th goal. They could remember, people, watch the game again, please. Go and watch the game. Jamaica should have been down 3 before Jamaica touches the ball. So I'm hoping that we don't give up a start like that again. Please go back and watch the game, people. Jamaica could have done, should have been done 3 before they touched the ball. Not could have, should have. Because remember, my boy missed an empty 1-on-1 goal. Remember good. Remember good. So please, go watch the game, people. I'm very sorry that people, it's like we're only watching our TV on one side. We are watching our TV on one side. Brother, we are watching the TV on only one side. It's like we are making up story. You don't have to watch the whole game. Just watch the first 30 minutes of the game and come back and tell me that Curacao shouldn't be 3-0 up. So if we get the 3 chances later on, and they still scored as well later on as well. So why we keep on saying that we should have win? No, Errol, what I would say, the same attitude that we had in the attack later on, we should bring that come. And the defensive and midfield need to be fixed. That's what I would say, Errol. The defensive and the midfield need to be fixed. But we have Aiden. So Aiden might solve the midfield. Might solve the midfield. Aiden will improve the midfield 100%. Aiden will improve the midfield. The question I'm going to throw back to you guys. Do you think that Aiden alone put into the midfield solve the whole problem that we saw the last time? Because that's the problem now, you know. Because unless you think that Aiden will solve it alone. When Aiden was in the Trinidad game just a while ago, I never really solved it. No, Palmer, they said Palmer is not fit enough. They said Palmer is not fit enough. So, unless I stunt them and pull on me. But Palmer would have definitely added something. Because I would have put if Palmer can play, I would have put him in the starting lineup as well. Fishers and Farmer with material. But Nitro, only 2,000. We were trying to aim for in 2,000 is like almost 400,000 Jamaican, you know, 300,000 Jamaican. And where they were going, we were just trying to target to give the people food. So here what happened now. You see, if I see this work good and I can take up something else, because the problem is, you know, people, what I did wrong, I couldn't make a different bank account. So I have my bank account and my savings. And every time the money have to be coming into my bank account when we pass each number, and I have to put it over my savings. You understand me? So I don't like to be putting the money from here and there in my official thing. I never had like a PayPal that everything can stay on the PayPal, or I never had a separate bank account from my 2 bank accounts. You know, that's why I wanted someone else to deal with it, and I just promote it. You know, so I don't. That's why I said I want to shut it down Thursday, because I don't want anybody to send any money to me and act as if like they gave me anything, because I'm a feisty person when it comes on to that. So I wanted to just shut it down Thursday, and then I can have my bank account for myself. You understand me? Yes, I don't. So hope you guys get where I'm coming from. All right, Terra says, Terra, don't answer me, you know. Look at Terra's lineup. Cephas, Dixon, Whisper, and Nicholson. All should start in that game later. Terra, and you tell me say a baller. You tell me say a baller. You honestly believe you have with Cephas, Dixon, Nicholson, and Whisper on that field, Jamaica come off with a victory? People, may I respond to Terra alone? Terra, let me clip your message. Terra, if that happen, Jamaica have 0% chance to make it to the World Cup. I bet you that, Terra. Terra, I bet you any money if that happen, Jamaica have 0% chance to make it to the World Cup. 0. If that happens, 0, none. You can't tell me that you're a baller and you come up with them foolishness there. That's why I made it speaking. You say you're a baller and that needs to happen. So Terry, you tell me where you're upon, Terry. You tell me where you're upon, brother. You tell me where you're upon, Terry. Yeah, Terry in the foolishness. You want him name him other players them now. You might drop down. You might drop down when him name him other players them. We might have negative 10% to win the game. And him saying, he said he's the baller, you know. And you might have negative 10% of winning the game when him finish. Terra, give me your rest of your prediction. Give me your rest of your prediction. Yes, deal. I did say that to the people. He said he's not fit enough. So people wanna agree with Terra? Wanna agree with Terra, people? When I agree with Terror, him say the front, him say him is a baller. Say him tell me, say I use the account him is a baller. So I do coaching. I did play football just the same. But I played football in Jamaica mainly. And then I played football outside Jamaica. And I've learned a lot about football outside Jamaica. So Terror, big baller Terror, please give me the Rosé start 11. Because I'm telling you people, if a people like Terror on the football team, we don't know where I go. Oh damn, ELFL. Oh my god. Yeah, Conrad, we see it, but we want him to speak because we don't want to judge for him. Terror, we are waiting on you, brother. Stop all up the damn show, man. You go ahead and tell we. Because you say a big baller and walk off of work. And me tell you, say, if that happen, them have a 0% of winning tonight. You better nobody go to the stadium. Because you're going to cry like, you're going to cry very bad. And you might want to hurt. You might want to hurt one of your front four. That's what I tell you, Terror. All right? You will learn. So we're going to have the better players them on the bench. This is mad, yo. JD, on the day like this, at Jamaica, you for there. In the stadium. Boy, I mean, I love to be in the stadium, you know, but not beside Terror, because I wouldn't be talking about no front four. All right, me, I try to find a way where me know sensible can win the game, and Terror tell me say I'm a big baller. Well, Terror might come and say, angling, brother. Angling, Damian Lowe, Richard King, I don't even know who him can put outside. Maybe he doesn't even pick a right back and a left back. He might just left the right back and a left back. I did pick my team the last time. It had local born players in it as well, you know. So my team, let me tell you, Terror, learn how you win game, Terror. I'm gonna teach you how you win game today, Terror. This is how you win game. Brother, don't you have Coach McLaren? Please take the time to call him and advise him. I think you should. No. Them bad me up, Delroy. Them bad me up. Them not take the talk from me. So Lembekisa I would use for the speed. Lembekisa. And also Lembekisa can defend as well. He does have games when people skin him and stuff, but he did have very good games for Jamaica. So Lembekisa goes at right back. I hope Terror agree with me right there. Left back, I think I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go with Greg Lee back again. The magnitude of the game is too much for me to be blooding in people in this game. Then we have Damian Lowe goes back again because Damian Lowe's recovery speed is needed. So Damian Lowe goes back again in the middle of the centre backs with Pinnock. Damian Lowe and Pinnock starts again. So that is our back four. So back with Blake in goal. So Terror, 2 Jamaican born players started so far. 2 out of 5, 2. So we have Pinnock, Blake, Lowe, Lembekisa, Greg Lee. That's the back four. All right. So all of these players have football education. We're not seeing any foolishness right here. We are putting 2 deeper line players. All right. We have Aiden 100% has to be there. Aiden will be there for me right there, and then cut out the Bobby Reed foolishness. No Bobby Reed foolishness. No Frey. Frey is going to be a support center back or a right back on the bench. So Anderson comes in and play a double six with Aiden. A double six because we have to show teams respect. All right. So Anderson. And Anderson can take the ball off the back line and will relieve the pressure off the back line. He's the only person in the team does that. Terran, listen to football. Terran, listen to football. Terran. Anderson is the only player in the team has the capability to take the ball off the back line because Aiden doesn't do it. Nobody else does it. So Anderson makes it simple. So Anderson and Aiden go play right there. And then that's how you can release more forward players, because you have 6 players actually doing the actual work for the midfield and defensive third. Terran, listen good. All right? Yes. Then for the attacking midfielder, because he has to link the play, all right? So that means we are using a 4-2-3-1. So the attacking midfield up here can be Bobby Reed, can be Dixon if you want, but Dixon is not good as Bobby Reed. He's not good as nobody at all. So Dixon doesn't start in this team, none at all. All right, so Bobby Reed or my big giant human being that we always use. One second. John Russell, Bobby Reed or John Russell should actually play the 10. All right, so John Russell, if he's not playing 10, he comes off the field because he has no other use aside from playing the 10 position. But I would start with Bobby Reed, because Bobby Reed can interchange with our central forward and our wingers. And you want to be unpredictable. No, I don't pick Russell. Let me finish. Let me land. I have Bobby Reed here. And I'm explaining to you why Bobby Reed goes here. Bobby Reed is the interchangeable player because he plays winger. He started out as a striker. Terran, listen. No junglist 14 or 15, Terran. Listen to football. And so Bobby Reed goes in an attacking midfielder role. So he can do his job. He has short and long passing range. Maybe one of the best passer in the team. One of the most composed. One of the most educated player in the actual team. Then out wide now, we will go with Cephas. Cephas goes out wide, because if they should lose the battle of the umbrella, you would want to at least can force back one of their fullbacks so they can't off court press the team. So Cephas will always give that fear factor, so they have to drop one of their back line because they think that the pace might hurt them. So Cephas would start based on that. All right. I still think he doesn't really fully help the team, but he offers that fear factor. So I would put Cephas in. Then on the right hand side, Campbell goes in. Terran, Campbell, Tyrese Campbell goes in. Tyrese Campbell goes in, because what Campbell would do, Campbell actually comfortable playing in midfield, interchange to a Cam, but he's also good to play as right back or left back. He offers that defensive coverage. So if you drop off deep and you want to start a press, Campbell is the best person to start the press to get the ball back to Cephas. He's fast, just like Cephas. He's stronger than everyone else. He's playing at a high level, and he has good IQ as a player. So Campbell starts over the right-hand side. And then up front is the big trouble. And up front should be, no, it's not too defensive. I think it's very offensive, but more balanced in its approach to be offensive. And then up front now, up front can easily be Roman Barrel. And I want to say Kadamateri should be the one, because Kadamateri is faster than Roman Barrel. And Bowser. He's faster than both of them. He's stronger than both of them. I think he's stronger than both of them. He's faster, stronger than both of them. And he presses as good as Barrel. So I would say that Kadamateri should be the starter. Kadamateri should be the starter, because he helps push back the back line, and that back line pushing back would invite Cephas into positions to be more attacking rather than defensive. So my starting lineup would be, listen to this, Terran. You say you're a big baller, well, me a big coach. Listen good. And I'm giving you my functions as well. So Blake in goal, Greg Lay, Lembekisa, Pinnock, Low, Aiden Anderson, Bobby Reed, Campbell, and Cephas with Kadamateri. Kadamateri will still play as close to a central forward as best as possible, because you want the offensive threat from Campbell and Cephas to go behind him. But once they are defending, once we are dropping off, Kadamateri will drop on the centre backs them as well, so they can't push and play their system, because you want to make sure you offset them from actually playing from actually playing any complete football, because the problem is once you give them the opportunity to set up in a total football, that's where they have a problem. I don't think Jamaica can stop them once they set up in a total football shape. That's what they learned overall. So you want Cephas not to be a threat on only for offensive. You want him to be a threat to disrupt their formation, because that's what you're trying to do. Remember that all you win games is not just what you see in the back of the net. It's how you disrupt the formation. So what you do now, every coach, when you send your 11 on the field, you make sure it's a player to player on the field thinking. So once they disrupt what the coach taught them to do, they are going to do their individual stuffs. And that's where you can win the battle, because if you're disrupting them and it's your coach's rule to disrupt their system, you are playing to your plan. They are trying to figure out things on the field. So you already offset them. Now they have to be thinking, improvising on the field, and you still playing to your plan. All right, so Terran, let me know if you want me to come and teach a team. All right, because maybe me a need for sign. And any JPL team I play for, I'm come and win it. JD, you really think he's going to do that? Yes, Demara Gray would, because what I'm trying to do, I can, that's why I want Campbell in the team, because Campbell offer pace and defensive coverage, and also can pass the ball under pressure. So that's why he's going to be in that position for Damara Gray, and Bobby Reed will make up that as well. So Cephas is just there for the offensive threat and also to open the avenues to disrupt their formation. You understand me? So that's what I'm looking. Before the game said, blessings, JD, you want to come America and coach with me? You understand football. Well, Terran tell me I'm a big baller. Only a Jamaican will just jump up and tell me that he's a big baller. So I asked him where he plays. He doesn't want to tell me. So I assume that it's a JPL, because he said it's a Junglist 4 needs to start. And I said if Junglist 4 starts, we win. We have a 0% of winning the game. Let me tell him how we win this game. And I draw up my book and show him how we win this game. You know? So Terran, go tell your team to sign me. But maybe you can't pay me. So Terran, make sure you know, say your actual money that you're collecting for the team will have to go for my pay if I have to come and coach a team. Didn't like Bobby Reed. No, because Bobby Reed was playing a 6-6, functioning as an half 8. You know, so he's staying in a position and trying to make from a deeper line. So that's what Bobby Reed was doing. So the coach just put him in a wrong position, and he's doing something for the team. So sometimes the players are doing something for the team, and you guys are disrespecting them. They're not playing their right positions. They're just trying to do something to fit a coach's system. But if you put them in different places, if you put Bobby Reed where Cephas was, or where the next Jungle 10 came in, he's gonna do better than them, because he's a better player than them. You understand me? But he has to always be dropping his down tools and fitting into positions to help the team, and you guys beat those players. You know. Had a Reed playing a defensive midfielder, 6.5, 8. He was playing. You know. Yes, 100 million. Yeah, 100 million Jamaican contract. Yeah, it has to be something like that. We can't leave Belgium for under 100 million Jamaican. Yeah, it has to be around that. 100 million Jamaican is not so much in the real world, people. 100 million Jamaican is Honda. It's around 600,000 euros in the blood. Houses in Belgium starts from a good 350,000 in the blood. So can't leave Belgium for 100 million. It has to be 200 million blood, close to 1 million. Jungle 4, all right. Mirak says, all right, Mirak, you gonna cry water later if them fool believe in a Jungle 4, you know. You realize not even one of the jungles on this thing, not even one. And I'm certain, people, look at it, certain. If this go on and the functions that I've played, they win the game. It's going to be close, see me, because Jamaica ain't better than no Curacao. Don't make anybody fool you. Jamaica ain't better than Curacao, blood. Its tactics will make the difference from both teams. And if Curacao team was settled, Jamaica in Ireland, powderhouse of trouble blood. All right, so they have Jamaica have a good chance to win the game. You know. The nation said I wasn't here. Repeat it. Okay. Blake, Gregley, Lembekisa, Pinnock, Lowe, Aiden, Anderson, Bobby Reed, Tyrese Campbell, Cephas, and Kadama Thierry. And I gave the functions as well. How they were going to play on offense and also on defense. Defensive coverage as well. So everyone have to work with. So if Cephas can't work with it, he has 15 minutes on the field. Once you look like you're on the IQ, you can't stay on the field longer. All right, JD, that sounds like the same person using a different account. Okay. Yeah. What you say is that yes, so Cephas have 15 minutes in that system to show me that he can follow instruction. 15 minutes. 15. After that, I'm off the field. Damar Gray come back on. 50 minutes. Because I'm not playing with this. 90 minutes need to be executed well. Proper football. No junglist. No heart. Sense. No art. Sense and education. I play today and we're beat. We're beat. Of course, so that's how it's going to go. Sense. So people willing to be in the stands don't understand what's going on the field. But one thing we know, we'll come off. And people say, Jamaica know what they're doing. And they look like a team that can go and win a game in the World Cup. Not just go to the World Cup and try to say, oh, we are at the World Cup blood. And get 6 and 7. JD, why Cephas get 15 minutes? No, I said, because I know he's the only person that struggles to follow the information. But that's why I said others will be teaching him. Aiden, like how Aiden always teach him to play on the field. Aiden will be helping him. Bobby Reed will be beside him, telling him what to do. So if I saw that he makes 3 to 4 mistakes in the game very early, and he makes the 4th within 15 minutes, and we're under heavy pressure, it's like a red card. Andre, come off. You know, and then look at the stands and tell them something. No, me I do. Because you know it's a big stone me I get in my head side. I'm getting a big stone in my head side, knock out well. Because they don't play football in a pure emotion, you know, and them think me take off them big baller. But then they know me I work for win the game, you know. He scored in the 53rd last game. Well, listen to me. My team are gonna win, Andre. So why are you talking about when him score? I mean, I care about no man. Who care about a guy? I care about the team, Andre. And that's why you need to sign me for your club, because I don't want no star player on my team. My team should be my team blood. All right, no star player. All right. Honestly, your starting lineup is balanced. Good thinking. I had mine, but I think yours make more sense. Premier 7. This is what I do with Premier. It's not YouTube. So if I don't get it right, they need to fire me. Them fire me. JFF need World Cup qualification money. All right, so guys, give your lineup. Give your lineup. Premier 7 say in a film lab, building in YouTube video, and he thinks mine's better than his. So Premier, why am I go to school if mine must be better than yours? It shouldn't. If yours was better than mine, Premier, I should stop everything. I'm working for a $200 million contract. Premier, what are you talking about, blood? I am giving functions as well. You need to give your functions, Premier, and I need to come and watch your video to see if you're saying similar things to me. And then maybe I can sign you and send you over to America for Andre. You know? Dino Ray will be the interim coach. That is no problem. Dino Ray literally, that's not a problem, people. Dino Ray familiar with Jamaica more than you guys believe. All right? More than you guys believe. All right? So you're ready for Coach Cavaliers? Yeah, the one of our Cavaliers can't stand my blood. All right? Every week I beat him. No, man, I'm never. What does the thought, man? I don't mean nothing when I said that. I said I'm trying to send it to a foreign country to make sure if you're so good on your own, just doing YouTube and me I go to school to learn the same thing, I would have to send him to America. That's what I'm saying. He go and work with Andre. That is not that was not a thing that you should take offense from. I am giving you a job, blood. You should be happy. Like you never heard what I said. Good question, Andre. I do respect Curacao. Yeah, man. Anybody say they don't respect Curacao, just don't know football. Because Curacao has the ability to play the highest level football in the actual group. They just never hit those levels because of the whole heap of players that they brought in, and everybody have to be working. So that's why I've said, thank God Jamaica made them at the time when they have to be working on players and all of those stuff, you know? Because if they were settled, like, oh, we have seen players for years play for Jamaica, I think they would have been the flat-out favorites for the actual group from day one. I think that influx of a whole heap of players really pushed them back, you know, because you could see it against Trinidad. They started out very good and just keep on fading in all of the games them. And that's why I said I want to see what they have to offer in this one. Bermuda never really gave him a chance to exercise anything. Bermuda just laid down. Bermuda coach, people, Bermuda coach, I need to hold his head like this, Jamaica style, and give him 7 solid ears. Because that Bermuda boy, let me go back after, you know. Let me go back after, right? Let me go back after, you know, and listen to his interview, you know. And this man tell me that he's gonna spoil up somebody World Cup. He played Jamaica already, you know. So the only person in the World Cup he could have spoiled, you know, was Curacao, you know. And goddamn, Curacao does run. I don't think Bermuda made 1 tackle in the game. If Bermuda made 1 tackle in the game, God come. JD, never know you was that violent. No! Because he made me to watch him interview, listen to him, build some confidence. Say, yes, you know, I might can see Bermuda. Just play and try. Just play and try. Brother, that man never play or try. People, you know what? You're not gonna say me too violent and me too mad. Please go and watch the man interview and go and watch the game yourself. Curacao start putting on people to find out things what they're gonna do to Jamaica. Curacao start work on things for Jamaica game. Are you hearing me, people? In the Bermuda game, Curacao work on things for Jamaica. Yeah, man. Anson, go over there. Play on that line. Because you know, Anson, maybe Gregory will come up too closer to the end of the defensive third, and then you break that down. This is Bermuda is a letdown, blood. The man them give Curacao a practice match for Jamaica, blood. So they were helping Curacao for they were spoiling somebody's World Cup. But I never knew it was Jamaica World Cup they were trying to spoil. Yeah, man, Curacao is and Bermuda is a big eater team, blood. I'm very sorry. You know, I show respect to teams, man. But come on, coach, man. You let me down, brother. Nothing. And nothing in half end of the game. Nothing, man. Let's put on a bunch of young players. Yes, 22-year-old. You know what? All right, good comments here. You do too much. Enough of you. We know you're coming from Juventus. And in top level in Netherlands, you don't have to play much more game. All right, you know what? Who on the bench that we might can call on in the Jamaica game? You know, Godfried, come up, Godfried. Come, let me see what you can offer. All right? Anthony's, you never did anything for a long while, and we need your speed to run in behind Jamaica. So come on, Anthony's, you need to come on too as well. Brennett, you're a little bit raw in the rest of the games. Yes, you need to get some more team. Paulinho, you never get in the game, no time at all. Let we see what you have, because Castana is too strong. We know that already. There. Come on. These are the foolishness. And I'm talking about from, let me tell you when. All right. Paulino came on for Castana 46 minutes in the game. And then 65 minutes in the game, they just said, all right then, everybody that we know we need, Just come off the field. You don't have to worry. It's the World Cup we're trying to make. So don't have to worry about the goals and all them stuff. Just let the other man them come on and score. And Paulino come in and score 2 goals. Marta scored 1 goal. Anthony's assisted a goal. So they came on and had 4 goals contribution off the bench. So yeah. So let me talk now. Let me talk now about prediction now. Yeah, prediction time. Yes, prediction time. Let me see now, people. All these people, all up. Oh, we're about 100. I almost gave you guys 2 hours today now. And we have not passed 100 likes. Come on, guys. 150 likes. Double tap the screen. Double tap your screen. And we're at 150. All right? 150 likes in the building, people. All right? 150 likes in the building live. All right? 150. We need 50 more likes. All right? So double tap your screen because it's kind of a little bit different, the system. So you have to double tap your screen. All right? All right. DR said 3-1 Jamaica. One thing I know, if you see the Spanish-speaking ref, no foul now. Yeah, it's some terrible. Yeah. 3-1 Jamaica. 2-0 Jamaica win. Premier says. Niger says Jamaica 0, Curacao 2. My brother says my prediction is Curacao 2-1. God damn. 2 Curacao prediction in 1. Maxi says 2-1 Jamaica win. Mirak goes for 1-0. You think Bermuda sell out the game? No, I don't know. But the man I'm not gonna throw that at anybody that they sold a game. But I'm saying he spoke as if like he had a chance to put a cog in the wheel of Curacao. And Curacao changing people before halftime or under halftime. You understand me? They saw enough from their players. You know, so it just looked bad stats. It just looked like maybe you know, I don't know what to say. Maybe you have to ask him. Go and ask him. He might tell you. All right, so guys, we need more prediction. 1-1 draw. Ooh, Nita Jamaica. All right, so if I get my lineup, Karuma said if Jamaica plays with purpose and intensity, we win 3-0. If the coach pick the right team, 2 straight. All right, so Karumi, give me a right team, Karumi, because I know you're coaching in Jamaica, you know. All right, big man in cup coach, you know. All right, so Karumi, give me a right team. I beg you, please, Karumi. Me no want to say no. Junglist 4. Just give me some players. Even one of the junglists them, but not 4. Beg you. All right. 1-0. Crypto says Jamaica. All right. 1 Bob Marley. Okay, so everybody. So that me I say the game I got tight. So why you cuss me out at the start? And everybody prediction, I say a 1-0 or 2-1 to one of the sides them. So that means you not say what me I say. You just never want to say it. In so much words. If Curacao wouldn't set up for a draw, no, I don't think Curacao would set up for a draw. I think Curaçao's style of play is to play that way, is to build up from the back and play through you. So it will look like they're playing for a draw, but no blood. They're trying to pass through you. JD, you have 2 in your team. Yes, but me no need 4. That's all I'm saying. Jamaica winning by 2. JD Fatal says, Jesus God, Fatal. Fatal, no better than that, Fatal. No better than it, Fatal. The one I can agree with, but the 2, Fatal. I beg you, please. No better, don't bet on it, you know, but believe in the 2, Fatal. All right? So, JD, Jamaica coaching staff is the worst in Concacaf. Yes, Brown Beer, that we don't even need any statistics to tell you that they are the worst in Concacaf. Just the players them alone we believe in it. And nothing bless JD, just believe. Yeah, man, just so believe. The 2. But don't bet on it. Yeah, I beg you. Bet on one. If you can bet 1-0 or 2-1, bet on a 1 goal difference. I would believe in that a lot more than the 2 goal. So JD, it's only the right team if you like the players. So meaning jungle players. People, the sad thing, you know, people. I was born in Trenchtown, you know. So we're not talk about me like jungle players. Cephas, Dixon, Gray, Aiden, Greg Lee, Ethan, King, Lowe, Blake. Okay, all right. But him still King a junglist, you know, people. King a junglist, you know. So Karuma still find a way to put more junglists in it. Him put Dixon Cephas. Him have 3 junglers tonight. So Carew may find a way. Forget. So why every player locally born come from jungle? You're not realizing that, people? JD, why won't you trust your own team? I said 2-1. I want to boy named Kevin, man. So what if I said more than 2 goals? All of them. So when me make a prediction and it's still in favor of the team, you have man come here and I say, why me can't believe in the team where DJ Fatal say, I'm go for 2 goals separation. And me say, go for 1. So me if I say to DJ Fatal, yeah man DJ, a 2-piece more than I get upon the 1. Me no still I say, the man them a win, brother. So why you can't? Yo, some of them are hungry for no reason, you know. JD, Nigeria coach said, yes, they are using voodoo on them. When I heard, you see all him people, Shelly, he wants a box down, brother. The man make a penalty. Let me pull up Nigeria for a little minute, people. I'll show you that anytime you see them start talking delusional like that, you know that they know that they think people are idiots, you know. Listen to these people. Listen to the people. JD, just play you believe in. Yeah, man, of course, man. You don't know that already, man. Believe in what else? All right, so hear this, people. Hear this. Hear the penalty takers, them people. Hear the penalty takers, them in this team. Calvin Bassi, Bruno, Ajayi. These are all centre backs, you know. And on the field, you have midfielders and forwards. So you over there talking about Obia, people Obia and you put all the centre backs and all the forwards and on the sideline looking like, okay, all right, I will just be here and watch. So people no Congo, no Obia, no Nigeria. Congo run rings around Nigeria. And the coach picked him. He did everything to lose the game. Everything. Because there's no team I've ever seen played. And all players taking penalties are defenders. It makes no logical sense. JD, tell the JFF to link LA Lewis to sort out this Curacao team. Look, man said, look, man is a fraud. Oh my God. Yeah, Congo team was a big team too as well, brother. Congo team is not a small team. All right, so people, before we get into that, we get the prediction up. So the conversation today, because I have some statistics, people, and the statistic is saying Diaspora dominating football. Would you agree, people? Because I was reading the article, and they're saying Diaspora dominating football right across the world. What it means, people that was born in another country actually going to play for other countries and just making the football getting closer to each other. Because before, you know, you had the big teams and then you have all small teams. Diaspora, especially Netherlands, Belgium, England, Spain, Italy, France, Germany. Those teams, the players are spreading apart. For instance, Belgium aids Congo's team. Half of Congo's teams are Belgian players. Belgian young kids, 21 years old, from 20 to 40 million in value. And then for Netherlands, aids Suriname, Curacao, and France, aid 80 and other nations right around the world. And then England would aid Jamaica, Nigeria, Ghana, India, all of those places. So at this point, they're saying Diaspora is dominating football, like dominating. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's a program. I'm gonna give you the link for the program, and you can go and watch it. So almost all of the small teams that qualified for the World Cup this year, it's Diaspora qualified them for the World Cup. And Curacao and Suriname has 0 people started in the team. In our region here, Curacao, the 2 big hitters them, the 2 small hitters them. Yes, Terran, no problem. All right. Terran, no problem. Make sure you join my stream live. Alright, I will chop up football the right way. Alright. Terran, I kind of know who you know. Yeah, I kind of know. I think I have an idea who you, yeah? And you should never say that. You see, you put up a Manchester United flag there, you give away yourself right there. So people, and then in our region, two of the teams that everybody talks about have 100% foreign born players on their team. 100%. Curacao have 100% because Chong never spent any time in Curacao, and he spent more time in Netherlands and England. 100%. And Haiti brought in 100% of foreign born players as well. Every player that they brought in the team of lately are 100% foreign born as well. And you had players on Haiti team that was born, majority of the players them never born in Haiti either. And they brought in 100% more players to make the Haiti team. So maybe all three teams that actually qualifies are all diasporan players. So why I brought this to you, because I know I have a Jamaican fan base. I want you to listen to this. This is not by accident. It is the big nations. It's the big nations. It's the big nations. They can't make the teams them in the big nations, and they just go to the countries them, and they are dominating football worldwide. So what that tells you? It tells you that football education is the main important thing. Because how can the same players them leave from the big nations and then no, I never said not all in LM. I said all that came in this window are actual foreign born players. Every one of them, 100% are foreign born players. And half of the team was foreign born players for 80. Curacao, everybody is foreign born player. Suriname, everybody is foreign born player that played in the last two games, because Vlata never played. Everybody born in Netherlands, and Jubitana never played. Jubitana born in Belgium. So you can't make up stories, bruh. It's me you're talking to, blood. All right? So what I'm saying here, people. Okay, I thought you were talking to me because I am telling you, yes, 100%. So you see the story. I am hoping that this statistics goes to the JFF. Go to the JFF. You can develop your players them. But the fantasy that we're selling people need to stop. Local Jamaican players are nowhere close to foreign players. The best local players we have are the local players that go overseas and get some education and excel overseas. You understand me? These stories need to stop. You understand me? We have to, and real Kappa, thank you very much. Our previous coach, Al Grimson, signed 100% diaspora players as well for Ireland. The man in Jamaica can tell him, say, give him the best players and he can work magic. And the man go to Ireland and sign 100% overseas players as well. So the man leave Jamaica and the man get what he wants in Ireland, and him literally go do it for Ireland with Portugal in them group and Hungary in them group. You have to love football, brother. So it is really exposing the people that claim that they're nationalists. I understand you're prideful people, but pride don't get you nowhere in life. You understand me? Pride don't get you nowhere in life. The facts remain here. The best developing countries in the world are England, Spain, France, Netherlands, Belgium, Portugal. Those are the big places. Those are the big places in world football. So if you can use those diasporan and get your players, your local born players to those locations, that is the best thing can help you. See, Morocco was the one that showed everyone the blueprint, and I'm gonna show you how long we saw it, and we keep on avoiding the truth. We played Morocco Z team. With Jabran and all of those guys, and they walk rings around Jamaica. Did you know Um, did you know? Did you know that Jabran only get 15 seconds on the field? Jabran is the only player that was playing in the local team for Morocco get 15 seconds, and it's because he came on to screen to close down the game. 15 seconds. Go and check it. 15 seconds. So maybe obviously the whistle might extend, so they might put 1 minute to it. Draban only get 15 seconds. A whole team that Jamaica played, nobody make it. Everybody else come from foreign or playing in foreign countries. Because you don't have to be born in the foreign countries, but you have to be over there, get the education. So nobody not believe in this foolishness. So you see, if we don't make it and you push this narrative, believe me, you guys need to be fired, because nobody in the world not doing what they're doing. Send the players them overseas that you think of the talent, get them educated as best as possible, send them in the region that you play similar football to, and try and educate them. But this story of trying to force balance on people without education, I think that is a recipe for disaster. And at this point, Jamaica is on the brink of disaster. And hear me out why Jamaica is on the brink of disaster. Curacao, here, on top of Jamaica's head. Suriname, you can't fool me anymore. Suriname is just as good as Jamaica, if not better than Jamaica, today. Alright? Honduras already leapfrogged Jamaica. Trinidad just proved that Jamaica have no separation on them. That's 4 teams. Guatemala just beat Jamaica. Rub out Jamaica. And Jamaica seems to can't be better than Panama. No time in history. You know much teams that's different from United States, Mexico, and Canada? And Haiti coming as well. So if we don't do the right thing, we are going to see Jamaica going back into 15th and 16th position. Easy. Easy. So we be careful. May I plead to you guys. May I plead to you guys. Be careful of what we do, because a lot of these teams have players of 50 million and 30 millions. They are trying to get in their team and they love them. So let we just push the right narrative. And let me just try to do the right thing, because the story where we are trying to sell, not gonna work. Not even if we make the World Cup, it not gonna work. Because maybe that's gonna be the last World Cup we're gonna make for maybe the next 50 years. Because the other teams them already surpassed Jamaica. If we're gonna keep on pushing this narrative. Me understand on the like on the Jungle 4 and on the 55 and 75. But me I beg on the please, man. Just let go the emotions, man. Love every player equally. Assess them equally. But they are not the same level, man. They are not the same level blood. We are mad people if we think they are the same level blood. These guys are really better players by far. It's just because we make it difficult for them why they can't put it out there. JD, all Jamaica need is a good coach. You better don't tell me the team where you play for. Because you see, if a you, Terran, and you do them stuff here, if me know who, and me assume who, and you do that, Terran, me I tell you. Because if you and you go for and go play, and me, you know, let me not give up nothing. You see, if you, Terran, put one if a who me assume who it is. You see, if you, I'm telling you, man, you would be a letdown if you. Contact me if you. Contact me if you know. I'm going to curse you out. I am going to curse you out if you want me think of who it is. I'm a back for you so much. Me I tell you, man, you see you? Alright. And we also need midfielder. Yeah, man, we need players, but I think Jamaica have to believe in what is the actual proper way. They have to do that first before we can act, because you can't just bring in people and you don't believe in the people either. You know, you have to know that these people are the better players. Because, for instance, remember when I went to Suriname, I went to Suriname, Martinique, and I said to you guys, I think Suriname is going to do a whole heap of thing this year. Because I just saw Surinamese and the attitude from the Surinamese, them, everybody love and know who the better players are. And they want to learn from them. In Jamaica, they are fighting to say that they are the better players. And even they know it's not the truth, you know. But their false pride is also on the field. It's not an understanding situation. It's a ego situation. And that have to change. It has to change before Jamaica becomes successful. I think that is what's holding Jamaica back. Even with the coach. evil with the coach, I think, is the ego of the players, especially local born players, them holding back the team. Like, they don't understand, because in life, you know, when you understand your position, you know, not saying you're not going to be better. Nobody said you're not going to be better. But if you know that the next man is better than you, you're going to always make sure you bat for that person to get the best out of him, because we have one job that we're going on the field with. But when we have two persons, one delusionally think that he's better and one actually knows that he's better, both of them doing the separate things. And that's why you're going to see an unbalanced system and all sorts of problems. You understand me? Because of ego. So sometimes you can have a good team and the good team can't click because they are not on the same page. So I think Jamaica, after the qualification, they have to really sit down. You have to really sit down. You have to really sit down and find the right. You see, they always ask for balance, you know. But I think we need to sit down and find the right brains balance. The right brains balance. Nothing to do with football. Nothing to do with football. Just the mentality. Going forward, I want to see a better mentality from the Jamaican players, period. We understand, and from the coach, we want to see a better mentality. Like, we want to get a clear understanding. Yo, this is the better players, them. This is the players. This is what I'm doing for the locals, and this is how we're gonna bring it through. These are the players, and I want clearer messages going forward. Because for Curacao, for Congo, for Suriname, for Morocco, I can clearly see the clear understanding. All right. So that's what I want going forward. And I think it's going to bring way more success for Jamaica if you go with that attitude. All right. Positive energy, JD. Let go of that. I have not said anything negative just a while ago. I just talked about things. So I guess we just need to not talk about anything at all. And not learn anything and just walla corner. All right, no problem. My day is done and I will be tonight on the thing. Because I'm looking forward for the future and trying to explain what is best for Jamaica going forward, because football don't stop here and you're trying to shut me up. Why, I see how you big clinical, how you doing, man? A long time to see clinical. Hope everything all right with you and the family. All right. I'm hoping for the best. Go out there, start it tonight, start the attitude tonight, the right attitude tonight. Start the right attitude tonight. That's what I want. The right attitude tonight. JD, list your subs. My subs, remember, subs goes towards how the game goes, you know. All right, subs goes towards how the game goes. All right. I gave my start, J Studio. I gave my start in lineup, man, just for today. But I never said anything bad. I was talking about how Jamaica can be build a dynasty. Unless you don't understand a word that come out of my mouth just a while ago, Andrew. You know, I think people don't understand me none at all. Like the people that cuss me. The people that cuss me don't understand words. I am just talking about how Jamaica can be very good. And the man tell me something. I can't believe this. All right, do you think Suriname will win? Yes, I think Suriname will win. But I am not sure if El Salvador won't lay down for Panama. Because remember, Guatemala will play hard in Guatemala, you know. Maybe Suriname win 2-1. You understand me? Suriname can win 2-1, but I don't know if Panama, you mean, El Salvador will lay down and make Panama give them 6. You understand me? So I don't know. Remember, El Salvador don't like Panama. Okay, well, that is good. That means Suriname might be going through then. Well, thank you for that information. Thank you for that information. You have Girlz in the house. Big up yourself, Girlz. I'm hoping that El Salvador don't like Panama, so they can actually play, you know? JD, you think King could be CDM Elias? We have a CDM. We have a CDM. We have a CDM. At this pace, I saw King play at his club. He's really below the pace of high-level football. And that is Scotland, and he's still below the pace in Scotland, to be honest. His reaction time is very, very poor. Very poor. Even in, because the first game that I watched with them and Celtic, it showed very much, very, it showed up a lot in several areas. But when I watched the other lower games, he played okay. And I said, okay, he got more time on the ball. So to be honest, in the Concacaf, because you have to look at different regions. In the Concacaf, I could say that he could do something in the Concacaf, but worldwide, and these are good teams that you're playing. So you can't run an experiment with King because he's so slow in his reaction. It's hard for me to put him in positions. Big up Kirk Campbell. It's hard for me to put him in positions for him to give away errors. You understand me? It's hard for me to put him in the position for him to give up the errors. So for me, King has to stay at centre back. King has to stay at centre back, Elias. He has to stay at centre back at least for now. And then let's see what happens in the future. Alright, so people, let's see. The player is a player, so I wish all the best for him. Alright. No, Guatemala can't make the World Cup anymore. Guatemala can't make the World Cup anymore. Garcia showed King the door out the stadium. Elias, what are the rules and responsibilities of a CDM? I at this point I don't think King can play it before the game. You know, but later go out there, use 3 centre backs. That would be nice as well. To show, you know. Watching from St. Lucia, big up yourself, Delia. Thanks for being here. What about the live stream? I am doing both live stream, bloods. I'm doing Suriname and Jamaica at the once, blood. Don't worry yourself. I am doing Suriname, Jamaica, Haiti, every team. Alright, so for people that wants Jamaica stream only, it won't happen. It's every team we will be watching tonight. Every team. I'm going to try and see if I can get some people to come on. And it's every team, alright? Every team. Every team. Alright? I am doing tonight, but obviously Jamaica will be one of the key games. So Jamaica will be on the headline, but you will have Panama, Suriname, Haiti as well. Remember, I do cover all of these teams, you know, people. All right, I will be on the stream, so tune. Okay, you're gonna be on the stream because I'm giving people opportunity to go and support Jamaica only if they want, you know. But I am going to be doing every team. Oh, you want to come on my screen? Okay. Give my prediction. Bye. My prediction, you know, based on what I know this coach will do, I was looking at 1-1, you know, to be honest, you know, that's what my first prediction. But if they pick my team, my prediction is 2-1 Jamaica. If they pick my team, which is Blake, and my instruction, Blake, Gregory, Lembekisa, Pinnock Low, Aiden Anderson, Bobby Reed, Cephas, Campbell, and Kadamatieri, 2-1. But if he goes with the foolishness of the Jungle 4, 1-1 I'm going with. 1-1 I'm going with. Once the Jungle 4 doesn't start, I have a lot of hope, people. Alright? A lot of hope I have if the Jungle 4 doesn't start. Alright? But if they start, you're telling me you're not asking me? No, it doesn't work like that, Brad. Yeah, I'm asking a person. Yeah, you know? You don't know which system I'm using. You know? Alright, so people. I am going to leave you. So if Jungle 4 start 1-1, the Jungle 4 they know themselves 2-1 if they go with my system. So call me coach before the game start. Let me give you my instructions and everything. Alright? My instruction everything for win later. Call me. Alright? Yeah. We have 3 hours here. Call me. Alright? What's the Jungle 4? You don't know the Jungle 4, man. Where all of the people I talk about. Every radio station, everybody in Jamaica. Everybody in Jamaica is a Jungle 4. Need to start, you know. You better start Campbell. That can be in my list, you know. Low off a play, man. Low off a play, people. Low off a play. We're not gonna disrespect low, brother. Low off a play, blood. Alright? Low off a play. Alright? King can't play over low, brother. In this game, King has shown that he's not ready for these level. Cephas not from Jungle. I know that he's from Waltham, but because he played for Arnett, they said he's from Jungle. King is from Jungle as well, you know. You know, King is from Jungle as well. So I think they mean King, Cephas, Dixon, and Bowser. So that's what they mean, the Jungle 4. You know? I think Whisper come from Port Royal because that's where his father comes from. You know, I can't make prediction before seeing the foolishness. All right, people, spare me until I get the actual lineup. Then I give you my full prediction. All right, I want to beat me all you want. May I give you a full because I gave you 2 predictions and 1-1 or 2-1. You know? All right, so wait, give me until the lineup comes out. Then me give them a prediction. I want to don't cuss. I want to can cuss all you want, but me not take the talk. Me I give them prediction when the lineup drop, people. All right. Me I give them the prediction. JD, would you bring on Warner Brown late? Me have too much striker for bring on Warner Brown, Mr. Special Edition. Me have Kadama Theory. Me have Bowser. Me have Borrell. And if anything, me have Cephas to play forward. So me not think no space there for Warner Brown. I don't think Warner Brown will get a jersey either too. You know, unless a Whisper jersey, I'm gonna get. I'm gonna rather put Whisper. No, I'm gonna rather put Whisper on the team. I'm gonna put Warner Brown on the team than Whisper. Whisper no manners. You know, Whisper no manners at all. You know? So me mood to put Whisper on my team. Believe me, after the last video there, I think that kid have done enough for me to have no respect for him. You know, he has no manners at all. So I wouldn't put him in my team, not at all. When he learns manners, when he learns manners, he would come back in my team. Yes. The video that he's telling fans about them mother and stuff, brother, so disrespectful, man. And he did it. It's the 4th time he's doing it, you know. And people keep on telling me about, oh, he's just a kid. He's 20 years old. He might breed people pity. What kind of kid you talking about, blood? I mean, no manners, brother. He doesn't have no manners, brother. No manners at all. Very disrespectful. And it shows me that Jamaica national team have no ambition. Because he would have been suspended instant. He would have been suspended instant. Any other national team in the world. Any other national team in the world, him get suspended. Any other national team in the world, him get suspended. But for Jamaica team, him get glorified. Of being what a terrible human being, you know? It's sad, man. You know, if we want to reach places, we have to stand with standard, brother. I'm not supporting a little boy, the brother. I'm not supporting him. I respect him father. You know, I respect him father big time, but I'm not supporting him. I'm not business with my Jamaican Suarez, whatever you want to tell me. Him not make the team for me. I'm not talk about him much anymore because he doesn't have any respect. He has no respect, people, man. All right? If he was in foreign, of course, him get suspension. He wouldn't even make a feel. You think anybody care? You think anybody care for him? Nobody don't care what you offer. You have to have respect as well, because of the fans them bringing money. You understand me? That is disrespectful, man. All right, so people, if Warner Brown get his jersey today, that would be honorable from the Jamaica national team. You get me? And tell the fans them what he did as well when you're doing it. That's how principle works, and that's how you improve a nation. All right? Yes. So you give somebody else in jersey, said, brother, this is not what Jamaica stand for. You understand me? This is not what Jamaica stand for. Principle, respect. Every little kid need to be, you need to be a role model for every little kid. You know? Yes. Straight up. So people, that's where I'm going to stand it. Once the lineup comes out tonight, I am giving you my flat out prediction. Ball if you don't want, cry if you don't want, and we'll watch the game and we'll laugh and be respectful and try to set some standard for our country, people. So take care, smash the like button on your way out. Bye-bye.